Good morning, everybody. My name is Emoni, and this is Emoni Reads and Reviews. Today, I'm going to be doing a booktube tag. I am a newbie, so I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys why I decided to make this channel. If I mess up today, please bear with me. This is my first stream using StreamYard, and I'm going to do the best that I can. Y'all hear me? Do y'all hear me? Thank you. Okay, so it is about 6:30 in the morning on a Friday. I woke up early today. I could not go back to sleep and I couldn't um, get back into bed. So I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and just film this video, see what happens. I am so nervous. I'm jumbling my words, and I probably will do that throughout this channel, throughout this live, but that's okay. It's fine. You guys just bear with me. So what I'm going to do right now is start some music to kind of brighten up this live a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys a PowerPoint slideshow that I made because, who doesn't like PowerPoints? Who doesn't like getting to the point? Let's get to the point. Okay. I hope you guys all have a great day today. I hope everything that happens for you today is what you want and expect. And I'm just, sending positive vibes to you. There's nothing wrong with negative vibes because, sometimes we need those too, but not today. Let's just try to keep those away for a little bit. So I'm going to play some music and we're going to get into it. All right. Let's get into this, y'all. Okay, I hope you guys see this. So I'm on the left side of the screen. I'm going to go ahead and full screen this so we can all see the questions together. Okay, so the first question, why did you start this channel? I started a YouTube channel to kind of express myself, get my opinions out on books, movies, TV shows that I really enjoy. I really like watching booktube content and reaction channels. Doesn't really matter what type of reactions. I really enjoy hearing other people's perspective. I really don't like that people can sometimes be boxed in, and I'm one of those people who don't really like to be boxed in. So I like to express myself, and that's why I started this channel. Number 2, what are some fun and unique things you could bring to booktube? So the fun and unique things that I believe that I could bring to booktube is honestly my perspective on the books and movies and TV series that I'm going to be reacting on. I really think that I'm funny, and I I think so. I think that I really have an open mindset, so I can react to everything without really, you know, worried about how other people may view that. There's just a little different things that I'm going to bring that I'm definitely going to show throughout this live that I feel like would be completely unique. And I just hope that, I can start getting an audience so we can all kind of react to some things and, start a little friendship hood here. Okay, so 3, what are you most excited for this new channel? I'm really excited to read some books. So I don't know if you guys know the service, but you probably do. Book of the month. I have bought over the past 6 months. I've bought I renewed my subscription every month. So I receive several books every month. So I have about maybe 15 to 20 books just sitting here that when I'm going to be doing different book contents or whatever on those books. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've been watching a lot of different series, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys about that as well. I really don't know what else to say about that. So yeah. For why do you love reading? I really like reading because it's just something to do, and it's creative. And when you're reading, you're thinking and you're kind of visioning like what's going on in the book in your head, and it's kind of like you're watching TV in your head. when you read it. And I really love that. And I know it sounds crazy, but like it's serious. Like I've been reading since I was a kid, and that was just really like an escape for me. Like I was always with a book. And if I wasn't with a book, I was always thinking about ideas of how to make a book or what would be a good idea, or watching some TV that was kind of like based on a series and stuff like that. Like I, got into Riverdale. I like, Twilight growing up, I like stuff like that. And, that's kind of really what helped me kind of get into like fiction and everything like that. I definitely like nonfiction as well. But, I really like reading. It's a really good activity to do. And, I was a CNA for like 6 years. That's a certified CNA or certified nursing assistant. And one thing that they mentioned to a lot of the patients that I used to, work with, like reading is fundamental. It's one of those things that, if you read throughout your life, when you're getting older, it's going to help with your memory. You're not going to lose certain things. And, obviously genetics, but, why not read? 5, what book or series got you into reading? Okay, look, y'all remember Junie B. Jones? Those are like my first books that I read. I was in 2nd grade reading those books. I absolutely loved those books when I was, growing up. And every single time I'd go to school, I'll go get a new book. At the time, I was living with my grandmother. So, we didn't really watch a lot of TV at her house. Like, so I only had to read books. And like, that's basically, how I started reading books. I really enjoyed English throughout my childhood as like, a student. So even reading in school, that really got me into reading. I always wanted to be, the teacher's pet. So I always, read ahead, or always, wanted to know what we were reading next. And then, obviously, when I was in 5th grade, Twilight was huge for me. And it was crazy because I didn't really know nothing about no dang on Twilight until I went to school with my friends, and they were like, "You didn't watch Twilight? Where were you? What were you been living under? You don't watch Twilight? You haven't read the book?" And I was like, "No, like, what are y'all talking about?" So my uncle ended up having the movie somehow, and we ended up watching it, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm Team Everett." And then I went back to school, and then we all were talking about it, and then that's when I started to get the books. And I'm gonna be real with y'all, kids shouldn't have been reading that, It's really something that it's controversial right now, and it's funny because kids are still reading it like so many years later, and it's a lot with that book, and I was just reading it like, OMG, and obviously when I was younger, Breaking Dawn, that's when it dawned on me that it was like, y'all saw what I did there, but that's when it dawned on me that there was something off about the book, and it was something particular about Jacob and the Collins baby, and that was just kind of weird to me. But that's definitely how I started to get into reading. So let me go ahead and go to the second slide. Okay. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I don't know about this question, so I'm going to ask it in a different video. Okay. I guess for, I really enjoy Bookish Realm, so I guess I would ask her, like, why did she decide to, create a booktube channel, and why did she decide to, become a librarian? I think that she has the coolest job ever. I was, something that I was interested in doing too, but, I only have a program that I can do online because where I live, it's like, it's such a small town. They don't have anything here. But I guess that's what I'll ask. I do watch her videos, and I know that she explained that. I would also like to ask her how she's doing. She's doing some great things right now. She is in a process of moving, getting rid of some books and everything. She just had a live like last night about what books that she wants to toss or give away or anything like that. But I ain't trying to put all her business out. So y'all go over there to Book Is Realm, y'all go over there. Okay, so number 2. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be hardest to overcome? So I feel like if people really don't share the same perspectives as I do, it may be jumbled somewhere in the process of this channel, only because I feel like a lot of booktubers are not really freely expressing themselves without like the negative feedback, which is like, well, what I'm trying to say is when people are trying to express themselves, they have a lot of negative feedback with that. And I don't think that that should happen, because if we're reviewing books, series, such and such, it should be on that particular book. But not everybody's going to share that same mindset. And I feel like with Black booktubers, I know in the past there's been a lot of issues when, there were certain holidays or certain months. And, certain people will say, well, I don't want to read about this month or so and so. So they're kind of like forcing people to have an opinion that they don't need to have. And I feel like with booktube, it should be strictly just enjoying whatever content that you're doing on a book, series, whatnot. And, speaking on it, on how you actually feel about it. And it shouldn't have to be, oh, well, I'm going to have this opinion because I know that this is what people would like. Just have, be yourself. And I feel like that may be the hardest thing about booktube channels, because, a lot of people get a lot of backlash. But honestly, backlash is going to come whether you have a family channel, booktube channel, reaction channel. Like, that's going to happen. So, it is what it is. Okay. When do you start reading? I already said that. Where do you read? I guess where I read, I read in bed a lot. Like, I have a Kindle. I love my Kindle. I know there's a lot of people who do not like to read on Kindles or whatever because they like, traditional reading, which I definitely get. I do both. I read in my Kindle and I do traditional reading. And I like both of them. So if I'm reading in my bed, I'm reading in my bed. I read on the couch. I read outside. Like, I got a kid. So sometimes when we go to the doctor's office, he had something major happen. I was just sitting there because he was, doing what he needed to do. I was reading. I read in the lobby. And, I reading, read whenever I can read, But the main thing I really like to read in is my bed. Like, how dope that is. Just to, relax, sit down, read some books. You got your little chocolate with your little Kindle. You read it. And, I like that. Okay. What kind of books do you like to read? So this is a tricky question for me, simply because I thought I loved romance books until I started reading thrillers. And I thought I liked thrillers, but this one book I read made me cry so bad. It was so twisted and messed up. And I don't know if I'm going to react on that book. I might, but it was like such a bad book. It was like awful. And not the author, like the author who made it. No, that wasn't why it was awful. It was so sad. But I like a mixture of different types of books. So I like, romance. I like rom-comedies, actually. Those are like my favorite types of books to read, like rom-coms, anything that's funny, anything that's like mysterious. I like nonfiction books. I like a little bit of mixture of everything. Okay. Sometimes done. What does your book collection look like? Okay. So my book collection right now is a mixture of like several books on Kindle. So that's my Kindle part. And I really like Kindle because, they tell you how fast, how far you're reading and how much you got done, how many hours are left in the book, whatever like that. So I have a whole list of Kindle books we ain't even going to get into. But my book collection right now in my house, I got about maybe over 100 books just sitting in the corner of my bidet. Well, not my bidet, no, bro. What is this window thing called? I know it starts with a B, but I forgot what it's called. But I have this little section in my living room that has like all of my books, and there are just so much of them. Half of them I have read, but the ones that I haven't read, yeah, they're so pretty and so neat, and they're just sitting, just stacked up on each other. Like, I have a small apartment, and you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? All right, so that was it about that. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is remove this, and we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys another like slide that I did that is what my YouTube channel is gonna consist of. And I hope you guys stay tuned and try to, like, you know, get the type of vibe I'm trying to have here. And if you would like to, you know, like, comment, subscribe, you can go ahead and do that if you want to. So right now I'm going to go ahead and, you know, put some, you know, brand in here. Y'all, you know, y'all can see what's going on. Okay. All right. So do you guys see this? Y'all see this? Actually, I'm going to get this out of the way because I want y'all to see all this prettiness, you know? I want y'all to see this. All right. So in this video, I'm going to say something, and I want y'all to comment down below from what movie it's from, like right now, okay? Is this a mosaic? Oh, wait, no. Is this an audience or a mosaic? You guys gotta tell me down below where that's from. Please get that right, because please do, you know, that is hilarious. I'm gonna say it again. Is this an audience or a mosaic? Okay. Anywho, let's go back. Let's go to the next page. So this is, you know, y'all see this here. This is pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. Throughout my booktube type of lives, I'm going to do some type of like slideshow so I can kind of get people like interested in what I'm, you know, saying. And if I jumble my words, it's, you know, up here for you guys to look at yourselves. Okay, so the names that I want to say for the subbies who subscribe is going to be replay reviewers, chit chat guests, and if I ever have members one day, you guys can pick the name for that. I think this is just easier because I do film on StreamYard, and at the moment I'm not doing any, like, it's a live stream, but I don't have any guests or audience right now. So essentially most people are going to be replay reviewers. So you guys are going to be people who are watching the content as per view. I'm going to be premiering this content on my YouTube channel, but you guys are going to, you know, be either the replay reviewers who are going to watch it in the future, and if you guys, you know, if you guys want to comment, you can go ahead and do that. And then the chit chat guests are people who are either are in the premieres, or one day when I start to live stream this from YouTube, you guys are going to be in the chat as well. So that's what that's all about. Okay, so a few things that I really don't like about people who review books is they start to attack the author. That's one thing that I do not like. I don't care for that type of bashing or anything like that, because honestly, I feel like people, you know, at home, they should have their own viewpoints. I don't feel like people should, you know, pretend to be something that they're not. And I feel like, you know, as long as they're not saying any hurtful stuff that may be like extremely disgusting to race, or, you know, anything that is like really evil, then I mean, whatever, like, you can vote for who you want to vote for, you can have your own opinions. I really like watching, or I mean, I really like reading indie, you know, authors and everything, people who are just making their own books on KDP and stuff like that, and what they do in their personal life, that belongs to them, just like any other author. I really don't get into that whole bashing people type of thing. One thing I don't like is critiquing grammar on a piece, and also that goes with like indie writers, the people to just get their books and their ideas out and, try to express that with the world. Not everything's going to be perfect if you're just, like, hey, I just got this book out. I'm excited about it. I really do like reading a lot of like indie authors, people who just go out and self-publish. So I'm not going to sit there and like overly judge somebody's grammar in a book because no. And I really don't want you all to do stuff like that, or, if you even want to subscribe to me. I really don't like that because I feel like it kind of takes away from the purpose of a book. And I feel like with my content, I really want to talk about the book, whether it's good or bad. I just want to talk about the book in its, whole. I really don't want to talk about the authors, what they doing. They brushed their teeth today. Oh, girl, that's controversial. No, I'm not like that. And I feel like, third thing, we can agree to disagree. We don't need to attack people in the comments, especially if they do have a viewpoint. We don't need to attack anybody in the comments. Let's just allow everybody to have an open space to express themselves. And if I'm going to be real, if you guys are being flat out nasty, you're going to be blocked. Or, I'm just not going to allow you to comment anymore. And I potentially may close the comments if I get people who are just really nasty for some reason, because you don't gotta be like that. You don't need to wake up and be like a troll. Wake up, have your little nice coffee, and get your goofy butt on a computer or your phone and be nasty. You don't need to do that. You need to go walk and go to a therapist, because we ain't about to do this on this channel. No, we're gonna be kind, and it's gonna be a judgment-free zone. We're not about to do all of that. Okay, booktube content. All right, so every 2 weeks or even more, I'm going to be doing a new book review. I kind of read everything, I'm reading what's available to me right now. So I'm not going to buy any books right now. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I know with a lot of booktube channels, they try to keep up with the times, but I'm old. I'm really old, old school, stuff like that. So I'm just going to read what I have here and then react on it. I have majority of all the streaming services. So I'm just going to read or watch TV or movies and then review them. And then when you guys, if you guys have any suggestions for me, I'm definitely going to consider them and, go ahead and read them. TV reviews. Okay, so I will be doing a TV review once a week. I already have something that I'm rewatching because I really enjoyed the series. So I'm going to go ahead and commentate on it, and it's going to be once a week. So I'm going to do maybe 1 to 3 episodes every week, and I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it. And also, if you guys want to recommend any TV shows for me, you guys can go ahead and do that too. But I'm going to tell you one thing with TVs, I really like funny stuff. I like comedies. I like stuff that's going to make me laugh. And I'm really corny. So I like some corny jokes, some dad jokes. That stuff be making me spit out my drink. So that's just how I am. Movie reviews. Movie reviews would most likely be weekly or even monthly. Honestly, I watch a lot of Pixar. Way before I had a kid, I just really love cartoons and Pixar and animation type of movies. I really enjoy that, and I like the little Hallmark movies too. That's my stuff. That's my jam. Okay, so that's enough about that. Okay, so why is this slideshow for? I'm using my platform to express myself and to build an outlet of like-minded people who enjoy books, movies, TV shows, writing, all that stuff that you guys enjoy. I just kind of want everybody to kind of be here. It's an open space and everything. A little bit about my content. I am working on doing a live stream of music. I'm going to be doing that daily, so you guys can read with me for an hour. And sometimes it's going to be at certain times of the day. or sometimes it may be like the same times of every day. It all depends because, I am a mom. So, I mean, my life is kind of busy. And, honestly, like, let's be real, I'm an adult and I guess my channel is catered to like adults who are busy and, specifically mothers or parents, who, after they're done with their kids and their husbands and wives, what have you, they want to come, come and hang out with me. That'd be great, because that'd be great. All right, so let's see. Real life events. So I might from time to time talk about some seriousness going on in the world, even like a funny video that I might want to share with you all. And that question where, I was saying, why is my channel unique? This slideshow is pretty much saying that. That's pretty much why I made this slideshow, so you guys can kind of get my perspective, what I'm trying to go with this channel, stuff like that. I'm really not into bashing people and bashing other reactors, YouTube channels, stuff like that. I don't do that because I feel like everybody has an outlet to express themselves. So I'm not going to be judging nobody. I don't do stuff like that. All right. So if you guys would like to subscribe, like, and comment, that would be great. I am trying to build up this channel, trying to make new friends. I'm here to have some fun. I'm here to get into some stuff. I'm just here to express myself and meet new people. And yeah. So anyway, you guys, I guess so. When I get to 30 subscribers, I am going to do like live streams on YouTube because I feel like that's a great number to kind of have people into my chats and, so we can all kind of open up and have like a conversation about whatever's being read or whatever. And I might have guests on the show when I get to 100 subscribers. So you guys want to come and, talk about your day, vent a little bit. Also, if you want to talk about what you're reading, you can go ahead and do that as well. I don't judge. I just listen and hear, here. Okay, anywho. So, excuse me with this phone, like, that is so ghetto. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming out, y'all. I really enjoyed y'all's company. That's what I'm going to be saying when I got an audience, y'all. I don't got no audience right now. That's okay. So, it was really nice meeting you guys. This isn't a future. This is future Shania meeting several of people. But anywho, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everything happens for you that you want it to happen for you. And I am out of here. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.